is December 21st, 2018, and it's one of my favorite days because it is the winter solstice. And I love this day because it's a day where obviously the light and the darkness are equal, and it also means that there's going to be more sun coming, which I love that. So one thing I like to try to do for the solstice is just kind of set an intention and then kind of try to keep that and hold that. Rather than like a New Year's resolution, I try to live every day so that I don't need to resolve anything, but that I am in where I am and I'm doing what I need to be, and if anything feels not resonant or out of line, then I address that quickly and try to fix it. But for solstice, I like to set an intention of, like, what will I do with those extra minutes of sunlight? Maybe enjoy my kids more, go for a walk, anything like that. So, what I want to talk about today, though, is not that. I just wanted to mention that because it's one of my favorite days. So, I want to talk today about division of responsibility. Big fancy term for get along with your kids. And so the division of responsibility that we use at Purple Bloom School, and that we've used for years and years and years in my program, the food aspect of it comes from an awesome person named Ellen Satter. And so it's very simple. When I learned this, it was so simple, I was just like, come on, and it works perfectly. So we tell the kids, it's our responsibility to give you healthy food. It's your responsibility to decide how much and if you eat it. But that's the food we're going to give them. So we're not going to short order cook and keep making different meals, etc. So how that works at Purple Bloom School is we make a veggie tray every day, twice a day, just different raw veggies cut up and just exposing the kids to lots of different whole foods. And then we serve it at snack. The teachers pass it around and they can all take a few items. We don't force anybody. We don't coerce them. We don't say, oh, if you have a bite of this, then you can have this thing, because that just creates unhealthy relationships with food. So, at home, it might work like it's mommy's job or daddy's job or grandma or auntie or whoever's job to give you healthy food, and it's your job to decide if you eat it or not. And, the first couple of times, if you're trying things new, you might get some resistance. Then people just want to give up because they're like, oh, I don't want to listen to my kid whine, and they're not eating anything, so they're going to starve. But I promise you that it takes 15 to 17 times of an exposure for a child to a food before they decide that they do or don't like it. So they need a lot of time, and as they age, their taste buds change, and so they need opportunities to be exposed to that food again and again and again. So we have many kiddos at Purple Bloom when we first have them start. They don't want any of the veggies. They don't, and now, like in the elementary classroom the other day, there was a whole-on argument about carrots. So we had to go buy some more carrots because that's pretty amazing that kids are fighting about carrots. So anyway, the other thing for division of responsibility is for rest. And so we say to the kids, it's my responsibility to give you somewhere to rest. It's my responsibility to tell you when it's time to rest, but it's your responsibility to decide if you sleep or not. We have to rest our bodies. And at my home program in here, we say, quiet as a mouse, still as a board. And so they know that, or you can say still as a rock too. They know those cues mean, I'm in charge of my body and I'm keeping my body still and quiet so my friends can rest. And oftentimes that permission of it's up to you whether or not you sleep lets them fall asleep much faster. But that does not mean if they're not sleeping, just run around and do whatever they want. They have to rest. They have to have their bodies still. That's our job. That's our responsibility to give them an opportunity to rest. It's their responsibility to choose if they sleep or not, but they still have to rest. So those are a couple little things. Ellen Satter is somebody, I love her book, and actually all of the staff at Purple Bloom School within 90 days of starting, they have to take some trainings by her, so just learning more about the division of responsibility and modeling, eating whole foods, modeling, drinking water, all of those things. So happy winter solstice. It is going to be a great day at Purple Bloom. It's our last day before winter break, and I hope all of you have a great winter break.